have another dose!
Alright, let us start off with a little Demon Hunter. Let's go for it.
Let us see how this ends.
Ooh, is Demon Hunter Mage good? Demon Hunter Priest is probably not it. We can go Demon Hunter Mage or Demon Hunter Rogue, right? Rogue lets me do the attacking things, right? Is Demon Hunter Rogue the worst combination, Tal? Oh, Demon Hunter Priest is probably the worst combination. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play Demon Hunter Priest, because they just don't really align together. I'd rather play Priest Demon Hunter. Because I don't know. I mean, if I would have already played these two, I would totally pick Demon Hunter Priest, but I haven't played Demon Hunter Main yet. I'm either tempted to go Rogue because of Illidari Inquisitor, or Mage because of Mage. I usually want Demon Hunter as a second class. I assume Demon Hunter as a first class is the worst. Hiya push. Adding on to the legend count. I've already played Priest and Demon Hunter, and it is clear why they are super bad.
They have given 474 gift subs in the channel.
It is clear why they are bad. It is super clear why they are bad. Holy crap, I've played 3 Demon Hunters and 2 Priests I think so far out of 5. Holy crap, I've almost always played Snow. I must have played 2 and 2. Oh yeah, I think it's one of these two for me, but I think I want to try Rogue because I really like Rogue and I want the attacky weapon. Serpico, thank you for another gifted 2 push beyond. You goat, push says. 100% agree. Now let's try Demon Hunter Rogue. I don't know, they're interesting classes for sure. I'm going for some mechy synergy as well, I think. I like remixed, but I'm going for some mechy synergy. Spider's like my favorite mech right there. I think Draw is also quite premium. I do like Wrath Scale though, but I found Wrath Scale to be slightly subpar sometimes. I think Rogue is more about individually large minions nowadays, and cycle is the most important thing, but we can find other cycle. Let's try this. Let's give it a go. Let's try it. Disc Jockey, Crusher. Saturday is alright, but eh. Going Disc Jockey. Prefer the mech synergies. Little prize plunderer here. Foxy? I like Tarslick too, but Foxy's pretty sweet. Sweet Tooth. Razor Boar over this poop. Ooh, this card. We'll go Felratley. Crusher. Acrobatics is a very good late game draw tool. I do want to draw. These are both very good 2s and 3s though, but this is probably the best draw tool you can have for the late game. Disc Jockey can get like Abyss, Deafen, so yeah. I one-hit wonder as well. Hey Jason. Hello, 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 hello. Say the name, Disc Jockey. Go home, Valdi. DJ. That way we're both right. There you go. That's for you. I'm going Crusher. I'll go Shambler here. These are both pretty gosh darned good. Coordinated with Naga, Parade Leader with these later. Let's try a little Parade. Disposal or Tough Crowd? Tempted to take a Tough Crowd. It's nice to have sometimes. I do like me a Disposal though. Anyone seen the wax figure of the Rock where he's played Levi? No. Hey Nate. How the run's been after ladder reset? Been busy working. A lot of 7s and a couple 5s mainly. Nothing else. 7s and 5s only so far. Push beyond, so not great but not bad either. I guess, slightly just below an expectation for me, because I'm also not being extremely unlucky or anything. I'm not being extremely lucky either, but I can't say that I'm being unlucky either. So, yeah. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already got enough 2s, so it's kind of a pingy piece or a tough crowd. I think I'm going pingy piece because it gives me some mech synergy. A little underbelly fence. Underbelly fence just needs a rogue card in hand. Makes it very good. Spider's great. Illidari. Yo, no, wait a second. Wait a second. Instrument Smasher Rogue Hero Power? Screw it. 1 or 2? I think I have enough 2s for me to go for the 1. Little disc jockey. Tentacle grip. Kinda want the cycle, but fence is pretty solid. But fence needs me to have rogue cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have enough rogue cards. Let's go for it. Does it work if you read dagger? I actually have no idea. I think we go Swoosh for some fun. Security? I have no idea if it works, Kaini. Beatbox? I don't know if if it overwrites itself kind of thing. Like, it destroys, you get a weapon, then you get the dagger! Or do you get the dagger, then the Demon Hunter weapon? Drafted my first 3 Helia, 2 Staff of Primus Death Knight. Oh my god, Denisu. Holy moly. I love having a Pyrotechnician, but man, I have no spells. I think I actually go with a Snake Bite, try to make that work. Minstrel, I need the draw. Make another DJ. Miscreant. Candle Raiser. Backstab over. Dude, like, what are these cards, dude? How do these cards exist? What are these cards, dude? Okay. Vendetta is free. Magikarp is meta defining, you're tripping. Ah, I see what you did there, tripping on the carpet. Hoo hoo hoo, push beyond, haha. Meta defining magic carpet. I mean, maybe, Marquette. I have 2 spells in this deck, though. Like, in total. Vanilla is great in dual class. I mean, Vanilla is great if you're not rogue main, I would say, Jonas, but yes. I got offered more Demon Hunter cards that I didn't pick as well, though, half measures. Just that, you know, they're usually worse, which is why it's a bad class. This is a great 3. Don't think I need the 3 though. I think I might go Vendetta. And Taylor. Instead of XB, I could have taken Tough Crowd. This may actually have been better for me. I think I should have taken the Scrap Heap instead of Swoosh. Alright, 12-0. Let's do it. How many mechs? Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Locally. I've got triple disc jockey, double spider, and XB, I think. Oh, and the beatboxer, so 7. Ah, 7 mechs is a lot, half measures. Now, do we have any Death Rattle synergy for this thing? Fell Rattler, so not really. Man, people have realized that Shaman is the best. I swear, I face so many freaking Shamans. It's always Shaman and a different hero power, Shaman and a different hero power. It took like 16 hours for most of my opponents to be Shaman, and they're always good decks. Shaman. Yeah, Shaman on you. Why is Shaman that good? Well, Shaman was already a top 3 class, Marquette, right? So it was already a good class. Death Knight gets reduced a little bit because I think I might dagger. Death Knight gets reduced a little bit because Death Knight depends more on individualized class synergy. Mage gets a little bit less consistent for the same reason. Shaman didn't need as much synergy as much as individualized power cards, so it becomes a contender with the top few classes. I mean, I'll take that. You can't get Death Knight hero power. Well, I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that, Hisoka, but I haven't heard of any single person that has faced or obtained one of those. Death Knight hero power. So... actually draws a frost spell, you're kidding me. So yeah, it might be that it was forgotten and they didn't put it in or whatever. Yeah, the Hearth Arena having no data for it also kind of confirms that a little bit. So I'm pretty sure, let's put it that way. Either every single person I've spoken to has coincidentally not seen it and everyone that uses Hearth Arena hasn't. I don't.
20 months of coffee with coffee in the morning feels good, man.
20 months of coffee with coffee in the morning feels good, man. Feels good, man. 20 months of coffee with coffee in the morning feels good, man. Feels good, man.
This worth to you?
Yeah, Tad. Hey, bombs! Thank you, hey, bombs, for the 20 months.
Lord of Skies, hear our plea.
Really appreciate it. How you doing, A-Bums? Yeah, maybe they forgot to put it in. Looks like Anomalies the same thing. Anomalies in Arena seem to have been busted. Nah, same thing. For Anomalies. Did anyone see this trigger? Does anyone know? Do they have an overload card? Did we see a trigger? In Arena though? Matty? Oh, there's the Frost Spell Chill Vibes. We'll take that. Yeah, they do. So they have a -2 cost one there. Man, I really want to Instrument Smash, but this is such a cool combo. Because I can't read dagger, so it kind of wastes the Foxy Thread. Well, maybe, I don't know. I haven't heard of any single person that got them. If you got them yesterday, like if you're sure, please do let me know.
I grow impatient.
You can't rock too!
I don't think I'm re-daggering. I mean, I guess since I'm floating mana, might as well re-dagger. No, we just do it this way. And if it sucks, I'll re-dagger. So if I re-dagger, I get another Demon Hunter weapon and a free draw. I'm gonna science this, guys. Wait!
Something need doing?
What do you mean order? What do you mean order, dude? What do you mean order? Has to use the last charge.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
From nothing, power.
I'm annoyed now. I think I don't even want to read that guy. Day before yesterday. I haven't seen him deal with class, so I don't know. Okay, good hit for them there on the one part. What I wasn't sure, right? Yeah, so this is what it was in my head. Guys, right? In my head, I wasn't sure whether the breaking of the rogue weapon, right, would force you to get a demon hunter weapon, then the rogue hero power would overwrite it. That, although being dumb, would make some sense to me, right? However, that didn't even happen, right? It just equipped the rogue hero power. It wasn't even like a new demon hunter power into rogue hero power. It was just rogue hero power. I thought I was getting a free draw. I thought I was doing some 5-head free draw strat. Well, now we know. It was a science, guys. Okay, we're here to learn.
Hatred of 10,000
We're here to learn. We're here to learn. We're here to learn, guys, okay? That's what we're here for. That's why it's educational. And that's why my name is DoseofCoffee. Bam. I could coin DJs, but I might coin Miscreant. Naga security is kinda cute, but it's like a turn 5-y thing, right? Like, security snakebite is cuter, I feel. My real name is DoseofCoffee. What do you mean, Maddie? No, re-equipping the rogue weapon does not work. Push button. Well, that's annoying. Well, that helps.
frequencies equalized.
Like I could buff the disc jockey, but if they really want a dagger, let them. Those first of middle, coffee last. What's so difficult to understand? Thank you, A-bombs. My mother is not called Dose of Latte, no. My mother is called Steve Time's mother. Yeah, this is the bad watch post though, guys. I want any of the other watch posts. Why this watch post? This is, I just started stream. I hope that they cast Shooting Star. That's what I want them to do. I want them to cast Shooting Star. Oops, sorry for that. Steve and Taz messages at the same time made me laugh. I think I still play this, right?
You can't run.
Yeah, your mother does like what Steve times mothers. We are brothers, we are brothers, we are brothers. Honestly.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay, this guy's toast.
Vengeance, vengeance, vengeance. Play in unison.
Three, 3, 2, 5. I need my cycle. What's my cycle? Minstrel? Is Minstrel my only cycle? Uh-oh.
Picking up pace.
Okay. Fireball. Oh. Of course. Infinitize. Transform. Unitize. Quality. Perfection. Precision. Infinitize. Base a lot of this YNFPX guy. Guy, person, something or other.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Infinitize. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this. This jockey into burn. They never get a star power. Void scripture. They never get a star power from the void scripture. Fire sale. Into 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 fire sale. Oh wow, look at that. Did the random infinitize from Scorpid give them a 1 mana fire sale into a fire sale into another free spell into another free spell?
Let's get salty.
Let's go! Always lucky, and you know it.
Give me that. Not what I want. There once was a man from Gilney.
Well, it's been fresh. I'll put it that way. It's been fresh. ZX. So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of a change in that manner, you know. A random infinitizer magnitude. Do I really look yet that young? That emote is from when I started streaming. I think that's about like 4 months in the stream. That's like 2 years old, that emote probably. Kebab night. Do I look that young? I think that's before I hit my 30s, so probably... you know, I mean, this last year has probably aged me by about 10 years, Kebab night, because I have been stressed AF.
Sing along.
I mean, they haven't been a good 2 years, actually, come to think about it, so, Hearthstone HG, you barely look 57 now.
Time runs out.
Not sure what to do here. Like, I want a dagger and start smorking. But maybe disposal but beatboxer is the line.
Demons.
Otherwise, what am I doing? Parade leader, minstrel, dagger face? I mean, my life has been very stressful besides Hearthstone, but...
Grow impatient.
I would say that overall my life is more stressful than when I worked in engineering full-time, yes. But my last year of work was more stressful than streaming, but streaming is more stressful than many jobs. I work just about the same hours, but there's a lot of other things associated with it, right, ZX? Like, will I pay my rent and become homeless is a big question. Or how many times will people mock me today? Will hundreds of people mock me today for 8 hours in a row? But the reason I quit was because my last year was extremely stressful at work. So, yeah, that was more stressful work for sure. But yeah, I had a rough year in general. Do you think they actually cast Infinite Eyes first and found a random barrier? Unbelievable. 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 Unbelievable, dude. They start with Infinite. So first they high roll Infinitize, and then they high roll Void Scripture, then they high roll Fire Sale, then they cast Fire Sale, then they high roll Infinitize, and they get the Beatboxer. Then they find one hit. No, they had one hit wonder. Ignore that one. Then they randomly get an Ice Barrier as well.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Boosting meetings per minute.
It's just about working full time for the next 30 to 40 years. But but isn't streaming even harder than that then? I work about 70-80 hour weeks, and I don't think I'll even I don't even know about security in the next 6 months, let alone 30 to 40 years. Right, maybe not as a job itself, but as everything surrounding the job. Right, GG. Skill reign supreme. Skill reign supreme. Hang on, that YNF, dude. Kylie. YNFPX.
versus Jaina.
It's Rick Sanchez as well.
Feel the
Rick,
hatred of
play a fair game.
10,000 years.
I think I'm just keeping the 1. This is a fine 2. Well, I have quite a bit of 2s. Show me what you got. Rickety wrecked, son. Now, Rick is someone from chat.
How much is this worth?
Underbelly Fence is a pretty good card. This card is kind of held up through the years. What set is this from? Outland? Oh no. What quest bug? What quest bug?
Excuse me, over here.
What quest bug we talking about? Sorry. If it didn't work out, couldn't you go back to engineering? Well, I could. Doesn't mean it ain't stressful though, you know what I mean? Oh, are you sure that isn't on purpose though, guys?
How much is this worth to you? I'll take that. Fetch.
Oh, confirmed it's a bug. Oh, sweet. I'm glad I played one ranked game yesterday so I can propagate them. Ooh, enchiladas. Leave me one. try this. Guys. You alright there, guys? Right, I'm looking for probably guidance so I can get another guidance, right? So I can play this on 6. Also, look at this golden animation, dude. This actually looks so good. Their forge is active again. Ooh.
I didn't ditch class to get second place.
So we're looking for a damage or a 1 cost. Do I take a pouch to get another pouch, or do I take a nitro boost poison?
Demons. Demons.
Pouch gives me through Felon Flames, right? Which means I can get an extra damage right now. And then have another pouch for next turn. Nitro boost is burn on my weapon though. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll drop them down to 2 here.
I grow impatient.
This would just be lethal next turn though.
Time grows short.
Yeah, pouch is interesting. But Nitro Boost gives me the thing is, right, with the pouch into Felon Flames, I can drop them to 2, meaning they can't tap. But with Nitro Boost, I have lethal from hand, whereas they're likely to full clear. I do end up with an extra pouch in hand, but Fell Rattler Dagger Boost gives me a 6 damage target damage, so I can kill a taunt for 6, and then deal 3 face, which me likey. Was Nitro Boost 1 mana? I don't remember this card being 1 mana. Maybe before my time. Some people stress about just going outside and minimizing it. Oh yeah, everything has its pluses and negatives, ZX. If what I'm doing didn't have its positives, I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah, ZX, so I'm not denying that. I'm just saying there is a flip side to the coin.
Out on me. An incredible.
It was 1 mana when it came out. Interesting. Alrighty, Rick, GG. Me sorry, your paparazzi forge deck got hit by me Demon Hunter Rogue. Alright, let's go. 3 going for 4.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
Let's try this. So I could either play Foxy or Sweet Tooth, or I could dagger. The idea is I dagger, right, into Spider, into Smasher, pop weapon, get a Demon Hunter weapon. That's the idea. So it looks weird to coin into dagger, but I'd rather coin 3-4 into dagger than coin dagger into 3-4. Because this can go face and you let them figure it out. I could also go for this instead. I like this though. They're probably going coin 3 for coin 2 drop into dagger. Whoops. Was that right? Whoops. I had to concede my first duel class round where I learned Groovy Candy Armor didn't buff your rogue hero power. Yeah. I've always said this. Those +1 attack means if you have attack, it gives you an extra attack. Rogue doesn't have armor or attack, right? Rogue is equip a weapon. Oh, now I wish I traded. That's smart from them. Now I wish I traded. Oh, now I have to oops again. Now I'm now I'm just spam emoting them, Johns. No, I wish I pre-traded. Frickin' Johns. Forge. Kind of tempted to trade again. An early reverb kind of scares me with the quality of their deck kind of thing. This combo though, but we probably do it later. We'll be able to.
You can't run too hard.
Job's done.
Job's done! Is that good, chat? Is that good, chat?
The loss will
Yeah, twice actually. Tail Cube. I think I smirk, honestly. Unless I pick up a 1-drop like Worgen or Backstab. Oh, well now I might trade actually. Because it's kinda clean. Ooh.
Care to make a wager, friend?
For AoE, they're fire sale pinging. They could fire sale ping, right? I could do something like this. I could still swing phase 10, right? Probably trying to equip their weapon, which is what, like Ashbringer here. I know they've got, oh no, they've already played their Forge card, right? Eulogizer was forged. Where is it? Eulogizer was forged, yeah, so they don't have a Forge card. Oh, Ripper, okay. I'll take Ripper. We're gonna try and kill them quick, though. Because this thing will have a relatively high amount of healing. Taylor.
Oh, tough luck.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Do I even bother playing this? I almost am tempted to hold back.
For I scream, demons.
I think I hold back. Guess I could play this, like screw the extra security stuff.
Just keep moving.
I've never noticed Kebab now. I'll pay attention to what Foxy Fraud says. Galio, buonissimo. Fantastico. Okay, just one more minion, get that going. Got him! Come on, 12-0, I call it, right? Man, like a couple of days ago, I was randomly like cleaning up the dishes. And all of a sudden I had this like circular patch of skin that was peeling. Now I have this weird like flap on my index finger, and it's just bothersome, honestly. Vendetta early is pretty good. These two are fine, but I'll keep Fence Vendetta. Looks like you can't get Death Knight hero power. Truth is, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is not a very good hand in the sense I don't want Fell Rattler and Disposal. This is like my late game. I want like tempo pieces, right? I could tempo Prize Plunder.
I grow impatient.
Not what I want.
Ooh, I could coin 3 instead, but I think we stick to this and keep tripping. I think I Vendetta that. Maybe Dagger? I mean, I could Vendetta Beatboxer. It's probably the line.
Boosting meeting permanent.
My hand is getting a little awkward. I actually want Minstrel or Instrument Smasher now, probably. I mean, still a very good move from them, but I'll take that, you know.
I'll take that.
I want
Frequencies equalized.
Hello, Alana. Hello. Forge doesn't combo, right? Hello, Alana. Wagwan Roldi. This isn't really gonna get activated, is it? Alright, going for the last push. Is when they gotta turn it around. They could have the Mage Armor minion, right? What's happening? Genius with the Elementals is kind of a cool combo. But they need to clear 2 of these minions, or at least this. Giving that taunt would be annoying, but... you know what this is, guys? Do you know what this is, guys? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? A hand. Thank you, Kayeni. Jerkin hand? No, it's my left hand. My girlfriend? Wow. Very nice, RJ. Way to remind me I'm single.
Illiton versus Jaina.
My sorcery.
Lana.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
The question is whether I want Prize Plunder on 1. We're going Foxy Jockey on 2. Tempo Plunder on 1? I think I can do better. Oh, perfect. Oh my, okay. Oh, well, that's 4 reach. You guys feeling proud of yourselves there?
Care to make a wager, friend?
Frequencies equalized.
I don't think I can honestly activate this so well.
Hogs on the loose.
Hounds on the loose is actually super annoying here. Like, it's so good for them, right? What I could do is fence, plunder, trade the 1-2 though.
How much is this worth to you?
Give me that. Like what I want.
Dagger, tentacle grip. Oh, I'm ignoring that one. Probably just Shambler DJ now.
Frequencies equalized. I want this.
Okay, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from hand, essentially. But we'll see. Yo, it's Nixty Sonic! Hey, Sonic! Well, that's dog crap, guys. That's complete and utter dog crap.
I grow impatient.
I mean, I could have traded, but then they'd have a lot more health. I hate Keeper Strength. It's like so dumb. I hope I can close out this game anyway. Avoid that as well. Yeah, and that's probably just game for them now. Because they're getting extra armor from the random synthesize they cast over and above everything, right? Could try to go for Lucky Tendy. I need to kill the Artificer though, right? And try to get a Lucky Tendy. And that's probably it. I mean, without the armor, let's say they were 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Might have actually had it even. Hey, though, speaking of dogs, I can't take my pooch to the park anymore. The swans and ducks keep biting her. I think it's because she's pure bred. You know what there is there? The door.
Processing.
Three, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess technically I can survive like this now, but dude, I missed 4 damage. Should I have gone face there? Should I have gone face there? Could be worse. Yeah, I mean... yeah. Could be worse. Oh crap, which one am I comboing? The draw? Yeah, like there's so many buffs and secrets and stuff.
I grow impatient.
kill me.
good? Me too.
On wings of evil.
Hello, Hellmaker. I am doing alrighty. I'm doing alrighty, man. Can't deny. Yeah, I'm one man of the dream now, so unfortunately we can't really get through this.
Processing.
Oh. Yo, if I had dream... Dude. I don't think anything in this really helps me. Nightmare doesn't, but let's see.
Your prowess is undeniable.
I think without the Keeper's strength we have this, but I mean... That's something you would commonly say versus like a pally hole thing. My deck can smork like hell, but 4 mana remove like infinite healing or whatever, infinite damage is pretty good. Things are somewhat alright, Hellmaker. But, I mean, the world has been going this way for a while. Doomsayer is in. Aye, bombs, but Doomsayer works at the start of my turn, so I would still lose, right?
Strength. Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
The most broken class combos, Valdi, in the sense of what are the best combinations of classes or what are the cool combos you can do with dual class that you couldn't do otherwise? Yeah, I know what you mean, Hellmaker. We'll figure out whether we want a dagger or a crusher now. It is what it is. How are you doing, man? Work all good? Thank you for the GG, Cody. Not sure whether to forge or dagger. I think I stick to the forge. All good, been very busy. Then you try to dial down with some memes and bam, in your face. Glad to hear it's going good for you though, man. That makes it a little bit annoying because it doesn't clean up. I am actually gonna do this instead. It lets me go back to my instrument smasher plan. It does remove my ability to get cleaner combos, but you know. Ooh, you got the Breville Barista Pro? That's the new one, right? I've heard good things about it. It's a little on the expensive side, but I think well worth if it's something you use very often, right? Hey Laters, welcome.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, the new one's the Impress. Okay, my bad. I think I might double trade with the Smasher. I do like getting the security out here, but this is just too good, right? Let's see what we get. That's really bad. I think I do get them off board to protect this 3/6. So draw a Death Rattle minion. Any Death Rattle minions in my deck? I have one. Oh, interesting. Nice, man. I looked into them a little bit when I moved here, but I don't really have the space and or affordability right now. And even though I love coffee, it's not really a priority for me, if you know what I mean. Like, I like coffee, but I like all coffee. All coffee matters, you know? I'm not really picky at the same time. In life, let alone with coffee.
We all exist in harmony.
Coin Flower Child, no bueno, but Crusher here. And Disc Jockey seems pretty good, and we just smart. Boop. Jockey. Smart. That's a good one. Next turn, hopefully we get a draw from Tusk Piercer and a new weapon. Hopefully it's a better weapon than Tusk Piercer. I think Tusk Piercer is the worst weapon you can get from Instrument Smasher. It's basically about as good as a dagger. So it's still alright, you know, it's still a free dagger. I'm not complaining, but I could get a lot better. Yeah, and they're gonna kill this, I guess, now. They drew that for 5, which is annoying, but we get to push a lot. Oh, come on, dude. The only card in my deck. Right.
Demons. Demons.
Yeah. I remember my dad had a relative. I mean, it's old now, but he had a relatively professional one. When he used to buy different beans, he used to recalibrate the grind. But it used to be like a daily thing. He'd not stay trying it out. Every morning he'd make a coffee, and then he'd sort of recalibrate it day by day. He'd go, oh, tomorrow I'll try a little bit finer grind or a little bit coarser. And then like over a week it would become better. Okay, climbing quickly now. I would highly suggest to anyone playing Hearthstone to just play one game of Constructed. To one game of Constructed. You don't even have to win. I literally went into one and let it run. I just roped and lost the game. Just so that today I can rush through the event. I was gonna ask you what a sorry sock was. Hello, Super Triado. Howdy doody.
Let the hunt begin. Feel the hatred of 10,000.
So, the question is, do I want Disc Jockey? I want to guarantee Underbelly Fence being active, which means I need a rogue card in hand, and Disc Jockey is just that. Odds of getting another rogue card: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah. Morning, Lychee. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I just... that's what I was thinking of, Nexty. Although I'm not familiar with it, but it's popular in media. I personally never understood that, Nexty, without going into too much detail. What a waste of a sock. You know what I mean? Backstab. Yeah, I think we go with this line, right? You play the fence, but you backstab. I guess I could go for Razor Boar first, but then this won't be active. Yeah, we still do this, I think.
How much is this worth to you?
Order.
I don't.
Super freaking Triodo. I mean, I could trade and play this, but I want to be smorking, so I think I just dagger for now. Thank you for the 5 months Prime, man. I really appreciate it, Super Triodo. Thank you for the support. Hope you have some fun chilling in and around here when you drop by.
Your rage sustains me.
I'm still tempted to Fell Rattler, honestly, but I guess I could take this trade. Thing is, they're always going to be able to ping. And I want max damage.
Frequencies equalized.
Oh, Swindle's great. I could snack, but I want to get the extra 3 in, you know? This is a smork deck. The damage counter is important. I'm kind of doing some damage counting here, you know what I mean? They still haven't added the Death Knight hero power and made Arena worse. I mean, to each their own. I don't find it worse. Man, I find even Dagger really worth it. Counter. Going Dagger anyway. I will say this, Electro, there has not been a single day and a single rotation and a single change and a single adjustment, a single expansion, a single mini set where someone hasn't had something to, you know, hate or whatever, but they added Death Knight hero power, Arena will be worse. Arena will be more imbalanced, yeah, Arena will be more imbalanced. Arena will be more imbalanced. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll be in, maybe it'll be not. They are aware now, though.
More food for the master.
They are aware now, though. They're going for the pouch, GG.
I listened to ETC before he was
GG Infinito, baby, that's what they call it. Well thought, I concede. Doing your pita pizzas today. Last batch of leftover barbecue meats from the freezer. I'm running out of freezer food as well, Roldy. I have to cook again soon. Maybe next Sunday I'll cook a couple of dishes. I'm doing some of the madras today.
versus Valera.
It's defrosting right now.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
This is both slow but also good. I'm almost tempted to full keep. So you coin Miscreant into Sweet Tooth Lackey. Then you figure out how to Minstrel later. So you chuck the Naga. Great. Alright, nexty.
Darkness surrounds us. It's Hallow's End.
Like, it's a little slow to go Miscreant, but we'll get a lot faster later. Especially versus this, I kind of like now the coin Miscreant. A pita pizza, you already shared them before. You make like a pizza kind of on a pita base. Strongly wish to one day have your Hearthstone arena skill. You'll get there, Galatilium, don't worry. That would have been amazing. That's great. Thing is, we are really far behind here. So I might not even be able to Sweet Tooth. The thing is, I really want to keep these ones for the Minstrel. So I might still do something like Sweet Tooth, Kobold Lackey, depending on whether they play a 3 or their 4 ones. Are they trading? Oh. Man, I wish I did a different play now last time. Almost tempted to Dagger. I understand the trade next because they have 2 4-1s and a 2-1. But at the same time, If I play the 5-2, they're just gonna hit me with the 4-1s instead, right? So I think we actually do this. It just sucks because it makes my hand a little more clunky. But we can Foxy Minstrel as well if we really want to, which isn't too bad. But they're gonna play a 4-1, a 4-1, and a 2-drop, and I'm gonna fall behind. So I might even like Dagger Sweet Tooth or something, just to try and slow them down. Hero Power? No, they have a 2-drop as well. I hope these two get these 2 kills. I mean, it's great to see Quickshot go in there, but... maybe I still Foxy Minstrel.
Care to make a wager? There once was a man from your name.
Okay, Prize Plunder could help a lot next turn. Dagger to Prize double kill if they don't trade. Hey Casinova, greetings, greetings. Lons is a Foxy Minstrel. Did you see her AI art? Just hit your monthly legend, 8-1? Wait, it only took you 8 wins to get there? Casinova? Or am I getting confused? Okay, I mean that's their top deck. I assume they might just double face now. Trait. Oh, today's score, very nice. Very, very, very nice.
These old bones just keep moving.
I'm just trading. I can't afford the damage here. I can't afford the damage. As long as we swing around the board early enough and put high attack on board, the fact that they use their spells to protect their 4-1s lets me sort of assume that they have maybe slightly clunkier cards. Oh lord. We have to ignore that though. Oh Jesus. I mean, I could technically clear it. Radiohead. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Can I die in 2 turns. Can I kill them in 2 turns? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then next turn I'd have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. I can.
I grow impatient.
Like, I could also kill this, but I think I go for the counter lethal.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Because if I kill this, how am I winning? Right, I'd have to throw in my Crusher and 2 of my minions, and then I could also end up giving them a 5-7 death rattle, so I have to also, they can't high roll for me to be able to clear it. Right now, I'm saying you're either trading or I'm setting up lethal. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, so no lethal anymore. So now do I have to trade? Probably. 3, I don't have lethal, right? I mean, maybe they don't have lethal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 16. I could kill it with Molten Rune and then Fell Rattler. Yeah, I mean, I can kill it. But what if they get Tyrion? Right, and then what am I doing? Well, what if they get the 5-7 Warlock one that summons the 5-5 lifesteal? Like, is it worth the risk? I might assume that they don't have 2 damage instead. Higher chance they have 2 damage, maybe. But they're gonna play a 5-5 and sort of get me on board as well then, right? I don't know.
Nobody attack me! They attack you!
Alright. Now there are a lot of A-bombs. Now by Molten Rune Face I'm going for the Smark then, Jonas, because then I won't be able to kill it. Right, I have to get extremely lucky. So that's basically ignoring it at that point.
You can't rock too hard.
Frequencies equalized. First,
Four by 7, 8, 9. Now we're kind of really close. Now do they have 6 is the question. Double top deck. 8 damage. GG. They had the 2 last turn though. We were close setting it up there. They had such good early game, and then the containment unit was very good for them. If I left it up, I would have died to rapid fire top deck last turn, and then they also had to top deck Wicked Stab this turn, so they had to actually get 2 top deck damage. I think we picked the correct line though. I think we picked the correct line. So going face and not trading the containment was correct. It forces them to trade. They needed reactivity. Luckily they had the twin spell and top deck damage, which then let them top deck damage 2 turns in a row for the lethal, which was kind of the game for them. These are fine. I need better cards, I think. I'll keep Crusher. It's maybe fine to forge and rush that. I could start with Underbelly and then take it from there though. Plenty.
Love a little fiddle.
I can't beat the 7 mark recently, man.
How much is this worth to you? I'll take that.
I like the fact that dual class is a little fresh, yeah. Agree. I might still forge, because I expect them to coin a 4-5 next turn. I want the Crusher ready to go. It will be off curve 2 turns in a row though, but it might still be the better line. They might play a 2-drop and then coin a 4-5. Accepting the fact that I'll value trade here. Just sucks it'll be off curve. It depends, I might change it if I top deck something. Oh, interesting, so they coin 3 straight up. Dude, I literally said, if you're listening, I literally told you what play you should make. Oh, that wasn't an error, dude! What are you talking about? You're just BMing me! That wasn't what are you talking about, dude? That was just... Why are people BMing me like this today? This sucks. Because now everything is off curve. And the Crusher ain't gonna do too much. I might honestly do something like Tentacle Grip Jockey. So the Jockey hopefully contests their 3-drop, and I can Crusher their 4-drop plus play another Disc Jockey. Oh, they go for the Forge also, though. I can use Vendetta. I think that might honestly be the play. It lets me go for the draw. I could also go double Disc Jockey. Double Disc Jockey makes it more likely they play the 4-5. I think I will go for.
Frequencies equalized.
Maybe there was another play he was going to do. Maybe. What, 4-5? The dragon? Technically, maybe it makes it less likely because I can dagger it, but we'll see. Still hard for them to deal with something like this. Whirling Combatant is always the punish. I could have played Minstrel into that, but Minstrel isn't exactly strong versus Whirling Combatant, it's just less weak. And this is so much stronger versus everything else. I probably still stick to the Crusher. The punish is Rancor, so I could do something like Trade, for example. Everything is freaking combo, except this. Like, I could Tentacle Grip Face play Miscreant, but it's all so awkward.
I grow
I'm just not sure whether to take this trade to play around Rancor. Like, 4 face is a lot, but Rancor is winning. Or Sanitize.
Increasing baseline.
Let's try this.
We love coffee less than 3.
Okay, we'll take that. Thank you for the cheer, Lychee. Thank you so much. I think I even though this can get stealth and corrupt, I think I go for the draw now. I need cheaper cycle cards or whatever you call them. Probably going 3 and 4. Let's keep the dagger. Thank you for all your support recently, Lychee. I appreciate it.
Less than 3.
I appreciate it. What are the odds they go double top deck Musician and they both become Divine Shield? I think I trade now. Holy crap, look at that, I'm gifting one to Breaking Clouds again. Or as well, rather than again, thank you, Lychee. Thank you. Okay. So many. Is my entire hand combo cards? It kind of is. I think I just don't get the Tenty Grip.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
I'm going max face. Like that. Thank you, Lychee, for the 135 bits and the 2 gifted subs.
A tier 1 sub to Nexties. They have given 10 gift subs in the channel.
Nexties. Alright. Are we... Holy crap. That's a good top deck. Are we finally gonna break the 7-win mark here, though? Are we gonna break the 7-win mark? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 4. Draw? I'm scared of dying as well. 3, 6, 7.
These old bones just keep moving.
This guy's toast.
Time grows short.
just gonna do this. Take a look. Assume they don't have 8 damage from hand. It has to be 8 damage plus hero power, so 7 mana, 8 damage. We have to assume they don't have. Yeah, I know exactly what they say about assuming. Makes an ass out of you and me, eh, bums? Well, you know what they say about asses? They're donkeys. Thank you. Test.
My rhyme's dope. Yours?
Test. Woo! Good morning, killing skills. Alright, another one in the bag. Another quest in the bag as well, we climbing. Alright, let's see if we can make it to double Ds. We've got another win in the way, but we'll see. Thank you, Tal, thank you. Honestly, the smart just working well. Like, we faced some really good decks, but you can tell that they were struggling to get to their value.
I will protect the innocent.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
Surely we'll hit another rogue card. I guess no, Swash will be fine. Unless Swash gives me a Demon Hunter. Can Swash give me a Demon Hunter card?
You here for the tour?
Don't attack. I guess the 1/1's also annoying. Can Swash give you a Demon Hunter card? You ever coin? Maybe I coin 2s. Nah, coin's valuable in this deck. Synergies is a little bit slow. No? But can Swash give you a rogue card then? Coin 3/4 into 3/4 is pretty nice. It is pretty nice.
How much is this worth to you? I'll take that.
A tango?
It's just that I've gotten stuck so often, Tal, with a bunch of combo cards in hand. I feel like the coin is quite valuable. The best I've seen so far next day is in the late game they reverbed my huge minion as a mage priest. Give me a sec. I wish I had Snake Bite, but they reverbed my huge minion as a priest. They played Unsleep in Silence to silence it and summon a copy of it. And then pinged my minion for the kill. I think it was my promo Drake, so it was they summoned 2 8/8s, kill my 8/8. As unexpected combos. I couldn't ping theirs because they weren't reverbed anymore, you know? If I've traded first, then Divine Shielded, maybe that was better. Yeah. I thought about it after, Tal.
Oh, you built this for me?
Not sure whether to backstab first. think it's worth it. I want to kill this.
Boosting meetings per minute.
So now do I dagger instead and take the 6? I think so. Keep some divine shields up and running. Yeah, I think that was better because of Keeper's strength, Tal. The trade then divine shield. Have lethal set up though. And right now they can only keep her strength a 2-drop. Which I guess would still kill these two. That's why the divine shield would have been better. This wouldn't have been able to die.
All
Equality.
are equal under the light.
Random equality from Watcher. Into top deck jam session plus 2-drop. Very nice.
I will have vengeance.
I'll take that. You're gonna love the way you look.
Try again. We're still off from Synergies. Synergies might be a little too slow, but we'll see. Glad I got the buff in then. Snack run into. That was an insta pick. 4? Okay. Thank you for the follow, Snacko. Oh no, it's not fight over me. Accidental? No, it's Keeper strength, dude. Whatever I play here dies. Something I'm taking like a little midway play. So they can play a forge. I think I go this. The random equality with the jam session was already so good for them. Random disco. We're going discovered keeper strength as well. Oh, it's not keeper strength. I guess it's not. 9 wins! So maybe they just got a bad discover or something. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake though. I should have traded then Divine Shield. It would have been a little bit easier. 3 more to go. I'm gonna try. But we're not exactly playing a premium class combination here. But we're going for it. No, I don't think it was accidental. They seemed quite determined. But maybe. They're good 4s. Maybe it was just the most expensive one. There are a lot of cheap bad ones like secrets. Alright, let's go for 10.
Versus Sai!
The ice storm gathers. Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
Alright. Rogue Burkle cards are pretty premium. I think the what's it called? Underbelly Fence is very good. Half measures, yeah. I don't even know if I want to keep this, because I can coin beatboxer twice, but I have better twos to hit. I think I'm actually just keeping beatboxer. Yeah, we can... I mean, maybe not coin threes, but we'll see.
Huh? This is my costume.
Happy Hallow's End? Huh? This is my costume. I like that.
It's Hallow's End.
We'll hold here. We're with Abyssal Bassist. If you get offered it though, right? That's the issue then. So the thinking here is now, do I want to miscreate? Oh. I think we just stick to this. It's gonna be a little awkward though, huh? Like if I coin Miscreant, next time I can Underbelly plus Lackey into Lackey plus Beatboxer. That's a thinking, right? Or I just play this and I still can go coin Miscreant Lackey into Miscreant Beatboxer, and then we try to figure out Candle Raiser later.
How much is this worth to you?
A few different lines there. Just depends on their answer right now. Huh. I'm tempted to just Underbelly double trade, honestly.
How much is this worth to you? I'll take that.
Yeah, if you post an updated one, let me know, because I like to keep it pinned. I still have last year's Dual Class 1 pinned. So to anyone that's interested, the win rate from Hearth Arena for the Dual Class ones are pinned. If it's in the Hearthstone chat channel in Discord. I think it's still Candle Raiser here. So I'll get that updated.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
Okay, I guess a little annoying. I can't. I don't know if I want a beatboxer is the thing. I could double trade. I need to smork them like a lot. Like, do I want to beatboxer here is the question, right? Like, I could bonk Snakebite and play Draconic Lackey. Now I'm rough versus AoE.
Time grows short.
Boosting beating per minute.
Oh my god, that's so good. That is perfect outcome for me. Just perfect outcome for me. Okay. No, that is annoying, though. Sigil of Flame. Goomis, good luck, have fun. Right back at ya. Thank you for the follow.
Such a beautiful design.
Like, am I going for trades here? There's no way, right? I could push 4 and then dagger the jeweler, for example. Upgrade the Candle Raiser.
Grow impatient.
and just forge this. And then next time we can smash her, crush her. This is what I'm not sure of. 1, 2. Instead of your next turn, deal 3 damage to all minions. So I'm going to push 4. I'm going to re-dagger this. I'm going to forge this. The question is, do I evolve the Candle Raiser? Surely it has more than 3 health, right? Surely? Surely. Surely? I'm playing the Draconic then.
You're next.
Yeah, it's very good.
Let's set this stage!
Wow, the solo is there. Okay. Getting closer to lethal. I think I still want to stick to these though. So we'll start with this and go face, I think.
Can't rock too hard!
Let's see what we get.
Nobody run from me! I'm wide open!
Just removing damage off board. I'm in the same McDonald's parking lot I used to sit after I finished my classes when I started streaming. I remember, Gasab. iPad and the coffee. I remember. They need to heal or play a taunt here. Oh, or destroy my weapon. I don't know whether to go for the clear or to push 1 damage face here. I'm almost tempted to say go for the clear. Because I get the... It's more likely I get Ysera Nightmare, which is also another out. Because if I go for the dagger face, my turn sucks, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm also expecting them to have a heal weapon or something. So this makes it likely that Ysera Nightmare is lethal, and if it's not, then Ysera still can get played. That's the spell. They need to do something. This still sets up lethal, right? Probably Ysera. Though, just Ysera. I can Awakens for lethal next turn. I don't think there's any lethals. 3 Dome, Snakebite Dagger. Right, 3. I mean, 10D maybe, but I don't think it's worth it.
Time goes, but the dream is eternal.
I can just Awakens the board and Nightmare my Ysera, so they need to do a little more. I also have a Tentacle Drip Dagger, and I also get the Shambler active with Ysera in a few turns. Or technically maybe immediately. Right?
You look tasty.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Nice top deck, but I think I still have lethal.
Every nightmare must
10 wins! A Demon Hunter Rogue ran on YouTube? What are these shenanigans? Welcome to the Dual Class Meta, fellow YouTubers! Alright, let's go for 11. Good to break a little bit of the barrier here. Trying to go for another one. Let's go. I haven't been unlucky at this meta, I would say. I don't think I've been extremely lucky either. I don't think I've been extremely unlucky either. It feels like I'm not complaining either way, if that makes sense. Feels like I'm not complaining either way. But it feels good to break the 7 barrier. I'm not complaining either way. I don't know whether I wanna keep or not keep. Like, I'm almost tempted to pass and then maybe Vendetta Jockey, force them to ping on 3. I guess what I could do is coin Dagger, Vendetta Jockey, but then maybe no Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is just so good at pushing the extra damage. Let's try this.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I want to try and get the Smasher. I want to Dagger at least on by 3. So what I could do is coin Dagger into Vendetta Disc. Nah. No, not for now. Hey, Kiss the Cook. Ah, it's freaking me out. Just let it be, Ilana. Let it be. Let it be, Ilana. They might not want to ping next turn, so I'm doing this. Went 1, 0, 2. Such high base. You went like double 12 though, right? As well before that. I'm freaking out for you, Lana. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. It's the variance is real, man. Holy crap. You don't want to ping. You want to play a 3-drop, don't you? Think about it. Come on, ping on 3? Lame. Now I'm tempted to coin Minstrel. I might actually Parade Leader Dagger. We'll see.
Let's blow the roof off of this place.
Could even go for the kill. It's all a little bit awkward here, basically. I could Fell Rattler, but everything is awkward here for me. Yeah, daggering feels expensive, but what, are you just tempoing the Smasher when that's basically the most value I have in my entire deck? Just make the issue is next turn is awkward. I could Parade Leader Dagger, take the kill, Disposal into 4+2 or double 3 though.
I grow impatient.
I feel like I won more from the Smasher versus a Hunter Mage. I hate doing this, but I also hate doing everything else. I've kind of drawn a touch poorly as well. It's a little annoying. As in poorly. I drew my expensive cards, right? So I'm not able to navigate turns well, unfortunately, I feel. That helps a lot. I'm still tempted to Disposal though. And then I Underbelly Instrument Smasher. This is where I have to try and turn it around. 2, 4, and then we can start doing the 3s. We want a Rhyme Spinner to be way larger. I want to hit my cheap cards that let me go with a good snake bite, something like Security. I need something like Candle Raiser and Miscreant as well, I think. I'll take that. This also makes them feel less pressured, which is a good thing for me, because of the ability for me to swing quite quickly.
I love a little fiddle.
A little annoying.
You can't rock my hard.
How much is this worth to you?
So the question now is, am I value trading because of Firelands Portal? Honestly, you want to kill this 3-2? Go for it. I have a good weapon. I'm down. Yeah, you'll have to see that for sure. Kind of rewarded in a way, right? That's a random secret. That's a discovered secret. I think I needed the outcome even of it, right? It doesn't... I mean, obviously this is the high roll, right? But I feel like I needed the outcome. The tempo wasn't... It wasn't letting me swing fast enough. The 4 mana play on 4 for me was 2 losing on 5, 6, 7. Whereas I'd rather go for a slightly worse play to make my 5, 6, 7 better, if that makes sense. If I swing here... would be a little awkward. Test. I want to kill this is the thing. I could have gone full spider on it. Yeah, but if it's bait and switch and water rally, I end up in this really weird position. Well, now I'm confused.
How much is this worth to you?
Oh, hidden meaning.
This guy's toast.
Okay. Maybe I should have started with Razor Boar, but I don't want the Fell Rattler out. Maybe I should have started with Underbelly though. Underbelly is probably better to die. So Underbelly first, it should have been there. I didn't need the rush. The stealth is better for me with Spider. So it should have been this. AoE Fire Sale. The Fire Sale punishes my order there potentially. It's another random secret. Wildfire. See what they're pinging. Yeah. So I could have had the extra thing there, right?
I'll take that.
I don't know, I feel like they can so easily clear my board here, but I should still have things like Tentacle Grip, Beatboxer, stuff like that to maybe help me try and finish this. It's gonna be rough though. It's gonna be rough. That little mistake I made might have cost me the game though. I should have played Underbelly Fence first. But they could still be struggling here. Huh. I think they were trying to go for the Hunter spell. They're gonna concede. The fact that they were thinking about pinging this, right? Banging moves! Hunter Secret.
I'll take that.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be the first dual class run up on YouTube. So hope you're enjoying the runs here on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying the runs here on Twitch. I've actually been enjoying dual class to everyone, you know. There are some downsides, but the last few years of dual class have really not been the best, and this one maybe isn't what we all dreamed of. But I think it's better than the other two, so I will say that. Ups and downs, but it's a fresh meta at a point where typically it's stale. So, hope you've enjoyed this run. Big welcome to the dual class meta for all of you on YouTube. Let me know down in the comments what you think about dual class. I always appreciate people's feedback. I get feedback from people on Twitch, but on YouTube it helps me try to pass on the feedback, you know. And whilst you're there, a little sub and a like go a long way. I was gonna read out that. I like Effortlessly. I mean, it's much of the same. It's much of the same, Effortlessly, so it's kind of like last meta, but at the same time, I liked a little bit of a change, I guess I'd call it.
1,000 years.
It's not different to the last meta, but it's way different to the last dual classes that I've played. All metas are more palatable when you're winning, but I'm not using that as bias. I'm comparing this. I'm saying this meta is like last meta. There's no change, right? So I don't think it's worse than last meta. I don't think it's better than last meta either, for what that's worth. But I think it's better than previous dual class metas. So far, at least. I think I can do a Tentacle Grip later, but I'll keep these. I might still coin. Okay, let's readdress. Wait a second. What if I dagger into Vendetta Beatboxer? So I could... If I... Wait. If I coined this Jockey Day ping... And I Vendetta Beatboxer. No, I think I pass into Dagger, Vendetta Beatboxer into Smasher. I could coin Parade Lead there. And to Dagger. Maybe that's the line. It's better in the sense that it's different. Yeah. For me, this is better because it's a fresh meta in the most usually stale period of a rotation. That sucks. I'm still daggering. Holy crap, that's so good. I'm still daggering. But I don't think I'm pre-hitting. Because I need to pop it on 4, and next turn is this. I guess I can pre-hit. Alright, let's pre-hit. Pre-hitting makes this better, right? So I Vendetta their 3-drop, and then I beatbox. They're kecking me, guys. They're kecking me, guys. I wasn't gonna hit this turn, pal.
I grow impatient.
Both of their plays so far have countered everything I'm planning, which is so annoying. Right? The coin 2 to avoid the ping.
I grow impatient.
The hit makes it more likely that the beatboxer cleans up, so I'm fine taking the 2. I mean, I wanted to Vendetta their 3-drop and then beatboxer. It makes it more likely to kill this. I could hit this turn if it whiffs, for example, but I might need to hit something else. Yeah, what if they play like a 4 or 5 on 3? This sucks because again, the Vendetta now going into the 2-1, so I took an extra 2 damage. They had the Plague Strike. Beatboxer should clear it up. Well, yeah, but what if I need to double swing, right? Like, what if I'm forced to go for a double swing, then is my question. But doesn't we just take the 4? Yeah, but do you see what I'm implying, sort of? Like, imagine they played a 3 or something, I don't know. There are ways in which it would have mattered, I guess. But ways in which it didn't matter. I don't ever want to swing twice over 2 turns, maybe I want to set this up. Yeah. But I might have had different lines. I might have had different lines. So it kind of depends a little for me as well.
I grow impatient.
I'm still annoyed at the Plague Strike into Repair. I think maybe I should have passed on 1 instead of coined the 2. That might have just been so good, forcing the ping. Right, just forcing the ping straight up. Because now everything's just going their way. And I'm just not really able to do anything. My weapon doesn't kill this, they're healing back to full. They got a ping target. Oh yeah, this has to be eviscerated. So I think no coin 2 into dagger on 2 into the same play otherwise. They ping. Oh, Tomb Violence. Okay. I mean, it's still kind of annoying.
I grow impatient.
I mean, I was gonna dagger by. That's no bueno. Yeah, this is just not good for us. Our start was way worse than theirs, and theirs also countered. So a little rough. Their start also countered ours. The entire deck is also extremely premium, but I expect everyone's decks to be more premium than mine, I would say. I expect that. 9, 10, 11, 12. We just have to try and smork them.
is this worth to you?
Because it doesn't... If I outfit the 3-tone magnetic the 4-1, it's letting me double value trade, but they'll get the double kill so much more easily, whereas I want to set up a better later turn, if that makes sense. I'm not sure whether to outfit Taylor the underbelly here is now the question. This is happening. And this is happening.
Time grows short.
I still think it's this though. It's worse versus Fire Sale, but that's the plan. I'm just out of cards. Right, so Fire Sale here and it's game. Fire Sale is a full clear. Like literally, and they end up with an 8-drop and a 5-drop. Yeah, that's GG. Right. I have to tempo this in order to survive. Yeah, GG. Actually still brought it kinda close. 11's still nice. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have coined the 2. There was a... So not pre-hitting makes some sense as well, but that was also a little bit of punish because of the fact that they didn't have a 3-drop, right? Their deck is super premium as well. Kinda close. Kinda close. I think because, like, I tried to go for a setup in which I would get a better beatboxer, a better Vendetta swing. I needed my Vendetta to deal with their turn 3. I needed my beatboxer to deal 4 damage face, right? I needed my 2-drop to deal 2 face. Instead, my 2-drop and my Vendetta, my 2-drop Vendetta and Coin only dealt with their 2-drop. Which all of a sudden, I'm playing 3 entire cards to deal with 1 on-curve card from theirs. And I really thought hard about that starting line, and it was punished specifically by Plague Strike or Frost Strike, right? Into nothing on 3, nothing on board. And they had exactly that, which is likely and isn't likely. Like, if they play Paparazzi instead, bam, I'm destroying them in comparison. They play Scorpid, same thing. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Still pretty good. 11 is very nice, I think. I don't think this deck is... Honestly, I don't think this deck is as high quality as my opponent's decks. At least half of them had higher quality decks for sure. But it had really, really good Smart. I think what this deck needs is some more cycle, maybe. But the cards work quite well together. I don't think it's a bad deck at all. Just not very high value. And yeah, we scienced the Instrument Smasher Dagger for anyone that didn't know. So let's go ahead and check out the rewards. And I've already said it, but hope you enjoy watching this on YouTube. So a little bit of a like on the video and sub to the channel helps out a ton. And we'll take those gold rewards. Sweet run.